collection of papers there that I think might work with my background paper there, which is the Pink Paisley Pick Me Up number 19 paper. And I have that dark aqua paper from Photoplay. It's the Memory Lane collection, the Memories paper. And there are my two photos. I cut the one on the right down to a square so that it would work better with the one on the left. I'm going to mount these on that blue floral paper. It's the Pink Paisley Paige Evans Whimsical Collection paper number 14. I like that, and it brings out the lighter blue in the pattern paper. I'm liking this heart paper, but I already have so much aqua there. I'm not sure that that's the right answer. Now I'm trying one of those other ugly papers, but I don't like the two blues together. And I'm really not loving that really dark aqua paper now that it's down. So I decided to use that ombre heart paper, which is the Bella Boulevard Bella Besties Hearts and Ombre in the Gulf colorway. And I've got a mistake going on here, you guys. Or not a mistake, but something that would work better another way. So I'll show that to you in just a minute. That yellow houndstooth paper is Doodlebug Flower Box, the flower box paper. And I like how that just makes everything feel lighter and brighter now. It was feeling very dark to me because these photos are so dark. So now I'm playing around, and I realize she's looking to the left there, and I had my paper here to the right. Normally I could just flip it upside down, but there's hearts on there and they have a direction. So I had to rip it off. And yes, I did just cover that dark aqua paper. At that, once it was down, I just thought it would be too hard to rip up, although obviously I had to do it with the other paper. And I did mar it a little bit, but once I get the embellishments on, you won't see that. So I've decided now that I have this on here, I want a transitional strip. So I'm going to use this piece of washi tape from Freckled Fawn. And that, again, is a bright pink color. So I think that really helps pop up the, it makes it feel happier. It was feeling really dark with that dark aqua. So then I'm thinking about using these pieces of circles that I cut apart from a fancy Paige Evans Fancy Free paper. But in the end, I just didn't like them. They were too busy. So now I found that chipboard tag from the Paige Evans Pick Me Up Thickers. Thinking about that. I like this Lovely Day sticker. That came from the Paige Evans Pick Me Up stickers. I like that teacup from the Pick Me Up chipboard. Kind of playing around with like where different things could go here, where I could do clusters. I kind of like the idea of where the clusters are now. That Lovely Day chipboard is from that same Pick Me Up chipboard pack. And I was going to grab these. I forgot. This is how I store my die cuts. So they're stored in these boxes, in this case by collection. And then I put them in a case. And you can get that at Michael's. So I'm using these Paige Evans, I'm using the Pick Me Up die cuts there. I think I looked at the Fancy Free ones, but there was nothing in there. So just kind of playing with different things here. I'm just going through them, pulling out things I think are going to work or might work. And I really like how that sticker looks on that tag there. And this tag just seems to really have a nice kind of I think, oh, these are more, I can't, let's see. These are the Pick Me Up ones. I think the other ones might have been Take Me Away. Anyway, they're old Paige Evans die cuts. So now I'm finding some other pieces here. I found kind of like a little list that says remember and a camera. on a strap because this is a picture of her. I found that little white piece that says cherish the moment, cherish the here and now, which will become the title, and that's at the top left. Thinking about maybe using a different tag, but I really like how dark that one is, and I like the aqua behind it at the top there. So it's just kind of fun, just going through until I, pulling out things that I think might work. And here I ended up really liking how that flower brought all the colors in. And I really wanted to use that coffee cup because this is a layout about her helping with breakfast, even though she's not going to have the coffee. But Daddy certainly did as he was making breakfast with her. You would too if you had 4 children. All right. So I really love how that flower ends up working there. And even though there's no flowers in here, she's a girl. And I'll use flowers on boy layouts too. I am totally not above that. So these, I'm going to do 3 clusters here, but they're going to be very different and have all sorts of different elements in them. But what they have in common are colors like the peach, the yellow, some sort of aqua, and pink. So it brings in all the colors of the layouts into the embellishments. Now what I'm going to do here, and sorry I'm slightly off screen here, but I am cutting the strap from that camera to make that die cut work for me versus the other way around. And then there's a little chipboard center in there that I had to get off. So I took that off. And then now I'm going to cut this one down a little bit as well. It was a little bit too long. So I cut like one of the stripes off basically to get it. I think it works better this way. So now I'm just thinking about maybe using some of these bows or that heart I really liked. They're not working in those places. So I'm trying them everywhere. Then I tried that bow on the top of that chipboard tag and really like it. So that's where that's going to remain. So you guys, just so I do not forget, don't forget to go to Rachel's channel to see her take on using an ugly paper. And I will leave the link to her layout in the description box as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to go through. I have lots of different things going on, but I want to bring in the different colors here in the enamel dots. So I chose a pink and I chose a mustardy yellow to bring that kind of mustard color in. And again, I think they're bringing colors in. One of the reasons I wanted to bring that mustard in was there was no mustard in that enamel, in that collection, in the embellishments on the bottom right. So by bringing the mustard and the pink in, I think it works really well. And I'll play around a little bit with where they go, but 3 of each. So bottom cluster will get 2 mustard dots and 1 pink because it doesn't have the mustard, and the other 2 get a pink and 2 pinks and 1 mustard. Anyway, here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. By the way, I used that other piece of paper. I included the other piece of ugly paper. I included the layout in the last photo here. You'll see the actual process in a couple of weeks. Bye, everybody.